Hello guys, and welcome to yet another video of me doing a challenge run of this beautiful masterpiece called Dark Souls. And this time I'll be channeling my best impersonation of the beloved little wizard from J.K. Rowling's fantastic world, Harry Potter. And I'm gonna be beating this game using only spells. I start by choosing the sorcerer as my class and the master key as my gift. After getting my wand from the cold dead grip of Olivaras, I make my way to the demon Thicke, and a few stupefies are enough to defeat the tutorial Thickums, without taking any hits. Yes, I'm bragging about going hitless against the ass island demon. I'm not that good. Leave me alone. Getting to Lordran, I go to Professor Lockhart in New Londo to buy another round of stupefies. After that, I make my way to my horny naked friend that hangs around the bridge. And easily, on the second try, I easily stupefy his hairy ass off said bridge. Now I decided that I would benefit immensely from the Crown of Dusk and all of her utility spells, but for that, just like Hercules, I had to slay the Hydra. That itself wasn't much of a problem, it was just a matter of patience. But what really proved to be difficult was her blue crystal meth bodyguards, which I didn't know before, but they are extremely resistant to magic damage. And fun enough, spells only deal magic damage, and I don't have nearly enough damage or stupefies to kill all of these crystal fricks and the Hydra. I barely have enough to kill the Hydra for that matter. So I had to run and hope that the Hydra could do me the favor of killing all of these blue shitheads while letting me live. I then burn her out so my spells can be replenished and I can fight the real boss battle of this area, the Golden Crystal Meth Golem. Doing 13 damage per stupefy, I had to kite him around this goddamn muddy water for 5 minutes without dying so I could finally get my magic tiara, whatever. After that, I tried to go back and summon Dusk so I could buy her utility spells, in specific the Hidden Body, which I was going to use for passing through the Inner Londo archers, but this game fucking hates me. I guess I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Anyways, I decided that since I was already fighting enemies that are super resistant to magic damage, I should continue to torture myself and go kill the butterfly at 23 damage per hit. And the second time is the charm. Now that I was out of enemies that are super resistant to magic, I went to Dingalinga Down the first spell. After 2 tragic deaths, I was able to Expelliarmus both of these flying balance. Time for our favorite Naruto wannabe, and also for them extra 10 sunny days. For when you really need to both hydrate and give yourself diabetes type 2 while fighting Lovecraftian entities. Oh, of course she's going to Kagebushi 20 fucking clones that are all going to Rasengan my weeb ass. Got the kill though. Seeing that the game is not fair with me, I'm not fair with it. I cheesed the hell out of Quelaag so I could ding-a-ling-a-dong the second bell. I do the good old lower Undead Berg skip to Avada Kedavra, the other naked horny dude, and his 2 cracked out demon doggos. After I get the key to the dungeon from the naked Hagrid and his 2 fluffies, I get access to the gaping horntail fight. I then proceed to shove up my wand into his gaping horntail, while his annoying Hufflepuff friend kept poking me with his retardo spells. As for the Iron Giant, I cast a Spectrum Patrono of Jamal Crawford, who then proceeds to cross his ass to the ground. Easy peasy. Easier than getting Hermione to shut up about house elves' work rights. Fuck 'em real fellas. Crucius to the crotch, crucius to the crotch, crucius to the crotch, dead. Now before the Einar Londo dynamic duo, I had to kill the master of the Fap Ring himself. The Master Baiter, Lautrec. I'm gonna be honest, he killed my Firekeeper because I forgot about his quests, so yep. I've been without Firelink Shrine Bonfire for this long. Anyways, everybody got one shot by my Avada Kedavra. For Tweedlepee and Tweedlecum, I've decided to focus the big fella first, because Frampton only gives 1 soul for his soul item, and I can't really use the cheese with that, and also his giant fucking hammer would block a few of my spells, and I have a limited use of those. Anyways, after a moment of getting hit by every fucking attack that he threw, we had a wizard duo, provided by a broken pillar, which I kept hiding behind to avoid his attacks. Eventually he fell to my wizardry expertise. Okay, now that I've done the soul item dupe cheese, I can buy the giant set and fully upgrade it. And with 40 health and a fully upgraded giant set, I evolved from the Harry Potter to the Swampy Dump Truck. Anyways, it's time to fucking assassinate one of my peers, the rare albino wizard dragon. And who would have guessed it? He aimed at resistant to magic damage. Also, his little blue math clans kept trying to eat my hairy ass and ruin my moment. But anyways, with a little bit of spacing, I was able to kill the magician with his magic. Now that I'm indescribably too OP, it's time to enlarge the OPness of the build. To the DLC I go. There I can get even more OP spells and test my build on the OP DLC bosses. It's just too much OPness. The first boss, the Goatsy Lion, gets obliterated by my Sectum Sempra. And Artorias from the get-go get 1.3k damage right to the face. And a few stupefies later, the Abyss Knight perishes. After I kill him, I help his dogo that was lost in a bad neighborhood. No dog should suffer for his owner's sins. And now it's time for the Monkey Man. I summon the dog that I just rescued to be the punching bag of menace, while I tear the Monkey Man a new banana hole. Now that I have Menace's soul, I have to do a little detour. I trade his soul to these demon chick rolls in exchange for the pursuers. And since I was at the asylum anyway, I decided to take down the demon that puts the S in the asylum. And also get this voodoo doll that someone laid in my straw bed. Back to the DLC I go. It's time for that one-eye reptilian. And no, that is not an euphemism for a big, juicy snake. It's just Calamite. And you guessed it, magic also shreds this fight. Although I gotta admit, the Calamite fight was the hardest one, just because he has so much health. Since I already had the voodoo doll, I decided to pay a visit to my pretty pale Princess Priscilla. Her attempt to hide those terrific tempting toes of hers were futile. A few actual spells were enough to find her and her dogs. Unfortunately, I had to break the perfect illusion. And right after, I had to face the wand behind that perfect illusion. Even though she had a wand bigger than mine, my spells were more potent, and one Expelliarmus dealt 1.9k points of damage, and almost one-shot that big wand girl. Even though I don't look forward to this part, it has cometh. I have to put down the dogo. It ain't easy, but it has to be done if I want to finish the game. Anyways, a Crucio followed by an Avada Kedavra were enough to humanely euthanize the beloved pet. With one ring to rule them all, I go to present the kings with the rings of power. Wait, different fantasy. Anyways, it took some time waiting for all of these gay kings to spawn, but eventually they were bested in a wizard duel. For the continuous ejaculation, I had decided to face him head on and blew my load right there on his face. The Jello Booty Sage also ain't that resistant to magic damage, ironically enough. A few good flipandos to make that dump truck wiggle and she was done. Since the Centipede Demon is a one-pump champ, I got tired of waiting for him to get closer, so I decided to shotgun his crotch with multiple curses. For the bed where the chaos sleep, I learned my lesson from the last time. Now I first destroyed the right shield, and then the left shield. Then I die once to gravity, and on the second time I killed the BS boss. Easy peasy, all with magic and no bombs, cause I'm a noob. I'm gonna be honest, Nito got obliterated. The only damage that I took was from his first heal. Other than that, he went down like a dog. And finally, the last boss is here, the final challenge, the one that will end his death. Yep, that was the video, guys. The spells only playthrough. Excuse me. And I gotta say, spells are really truly OP in this game. And I'm gonna keep that in mind for my no death playthrough. My first one that is coming up eventually. By the way, I have been doing these challenges live every night around 8 to 9 PM EST. So if you wanna check out, make sure to subscribe, because I'm doing both on Twitch and YouTube. And I apologize for the quality of the videos in terms of delivery, editing and everything else, because I'm doing everything by myself, and that's how it should be actually. But I feel like I'm improving little by little. Eventually I feel like I'm gonna get there to the quality pattern that I want. So I would also like to thank those that stop by on the streams and chat with me and leave their support. I really appreciate that. Bye, have a beautiful time.